We've been watching 2 hours of family and friends who knew her well, who have been sharing stories, sharing laughs, sharing memories about her life and her legacy. Joining us now is presidential historian Douglas Brinkley. So, Doug, it's good to have you on to talk about this. I was so struck seeing former President Jimmy Carter wheeled in and just seeing him there to say goodbye to the love of his life.
Well, and Jimmy Carter's been trying to stay alive to take care of her, to be a caretaker. When you have dementia, you forget things, and he's been in the last months fighting for his own life, but wanting to really outlive her so he can take care of her. He's greatly diminished. He's 99. I've always hoped he'll make it to his 100th birthday, which would be October 1st, 1924. But they're so close together, the grief and processing what happened today for him. It's going to be hard living without her. He can barely remember his life when she wasn't at his side.
What did you make of the tributes pouring in today and just the memories from her loved ones?
You know, they used to have the nickname the Steel Magnolia, and I got to know her quite well, and I did know the steely side. She was very protective of her family and their legacy, but she was a real community-spirited person. It does come out of her Christian faith that she was the ultimate Good Samaritan. But her love of people and life, of good cooking, of getting to know the details of anybody that lived in America's Georgia, really Sumter County for that matter. We forget that the Carters have lived in the same house where she's going to be buried since 1960, the small ranch house. And they didn't need more. They never wanted to make money on corporate boards. I did a book and talked to a lot of donors to the Carter Center, people you wouldn't expect that would give money there. And I said, why? Why are you giving money to Jimmy and Rosalynn Carter? And the answer was that they balance the books. They're frugal. When they traveled, they would stay at a hostel or at a smaller kind of inn. They didn't need the Four Seasons and all the pomp and circumstance, and they lived really missionary lives. In Rosalynn Carter's case, mental illness, was her big cause. But as her son Jack was mentioning, she was First Lady of Georgia and the United States when rock and roll, drugs. But famously, Willie Nelson had smoked marijuana at the White House, and she had 3 teenage boys, and so she really was early on connecting addiction also, and she became great friends with Betty Ford as really her closest friend of all former First Ladies was Betty Ford, and Jimmy Carter, who had defeated Gerald Ford's closest friend, became Gerald Ford. Even Carter gave the principal eulogy at Ford's funeral. They were also loved the outdoors, North Georgia, fly fishing, butterfly watching, and helping become leading global conservationists. And that's something they shared. They were happier, I think, in a rural, pastoral, or woodland setting than they were in any building in Atlanta.